Years ago, I was a new pastor in a parish, and for whatever reason, there was an older woman there in the parish who wouldn't talk to me. As I stood at the back of church and would say hello to people, she would look off in another direction and walk on past me. One day, she asked to talk to me, and I said, of course. We sat down to chat, and she said, "You are the worst priest I have ever known in my entire life." And I sat and listened, and she said, "I don't like your homilies. I don't like anything about you. I just want you to know that I will be attending another parish as long as you are pastor here." Now, I said, "I understand. Bye-bye." My interior thought was, "Bye, yay, see you later." But I was rather disturbed by this. I haven't had that experience in my life. I went to pray with it over the next few days, and this gospel was the gospel for the upcoming Sunday, about this time of year, I suppose. And I realized that I couldn't fulfill what Jesus was asking in this gospel if someone didn't hate me. I had to be grateful for Gladys. She was doing me a favor by hating me because she was asking me to love as Jesus was loving. Jesus, who prays for those as they are nailing his hands into the wood of the cross. "Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do." This overwhelming love is what we're called to. You see, our baptism is not just to make us a nice person and we go to church for an hour on Sundays and that's it. It's meant to be a total transformation of our being. That we are, as Paul makes the juxtaposition of the Adam and Jesus, the natural man and the supernatural man, he says to us, we have an earthly image, but we also reflect a heavenly image in Jesus Christ. It's a total transformation. It has to be a radical new person. Not just somebody who's nice, but somebody who is extraordinary in their love. How do we do that? We first have to realize that love is a gift given to us in our baptism. Faith, hope, and love. So it's a divine gift anyway. What we have to do is pray to unbind it, to unwrap it in our lives. And that can be in big ways by trying to love those who are so challenging to us, and just in small ways. For those of us who live in Springfield, who drive on 91, who transverse 291, who experience State Street, we are given opportunities every single day we get in our car. Somebody cuts us off, and suddenly we are annoyed and angered by that. And what are we doing? We're giving them the power to annoy me. We hand over freedom. A freedom which Jesus calls us to. In the smallest way, we just say, okay, go ahead, cut me off. Cross the street on your, when it's a big red hand. Make me wait, go right ahead. I'm not going to be bothered by you. In fact, while I'm waiting for you to do just that, I'm going to say a prayer for you. It's the littlest ways that then build on even larger ways. As we pray for Pope Francis, this is something we have seen him do time and time again, to call us to respect the dignity of every human person, not just those we like, but the most vulnerable among us, continually challenging us to love in an extraordinary way. And so as we gather and we hear this, let's thank God for the Gladyses in our lives. For those who cut us off, for those who challenge us, not to hand them the freedom that comes from being a citizen, a follower of anger, but the freedom of one who has adopted the heavenly image, to be totally, radically transformed in Jesus Christ, who even himself gives us the love with which we are called to love. I'm going to say, praise be Jesus Christ. I'd like you to say now and forever. Praised be Jesus Christ.